Good evening and welcome, all you awesome people. Uh, Welcome to the Ravens Rug. Those of you tuning in for the first time and don't realise, I'm Phil. Yeah, every Monday, 7:30 UK time. We're roughly about an hour to 2 hours, depending on what we're working on. Um, and yeah, we'll either be building, painting, or a mixture of both. And yeah, just everything that's really good with this hobby. I hope you're all well, and yeah, we're on to the horror heresy finally. All these weeks of waiting, and this weekend it really didn't disappoint. Um, I've managed to get a little bit done of the box, mostly some of the bigger stuff. I've kept some bits back so I can do them along with you guys, and hopefully you're hobbying along with us um, tonight. A little mix up, change up from our usual schedule. So we're going to do in a minute. We're going to have a quick look through at the Warhammer community page, see new pre-orders and stuff like that that's coming out. But also, I did put a link up in the Discords, and I mentioned it on last week's show. So if you've not seen it, there is a link on the. There is actually a Ravensbrook Facebook page, and every Monday morning, I will put a pin message to the top, and you can just share your current work in progress, or your finished awesome paint jobs. Um, just anything that you're working on, or what you're working on while we're um, in the show. And you can share it on there, and we'll have a quick flick through that as well. So let's say you've got roughly about half hour to 45 minutes um, before we do the first ever one. We've not come up with a name for it yet. Uh, Probably Raven's Nest or something like that. But yeah, this is a tester this week. But if you want to show your work on there, head over to the Facebook page, and it's the top pin message. Chuck on your current whips or finished work, and yeah, we'll have a look once we've done the. In fact, I think we'll do the community. We'll do a bit of hobbying, and then we'll come to that, and then finish off. I think that works out a bit better. But I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a great weekend. All the fathers out there, I hope you all had a great Father's Day yesterday. Hats off to you all. So, without further ado, we shall have a quick see who we've got in the chat. I see we've got a couple of people popping up already. So, coming in first, Old Spicy, is Mr. Richard Smith. Good evening, Mr. Smith. Hope you're well, dude. Hope you're recovering well, pal, from your op. I'm not really had a chance to talk to you properly since then, but hope you're doing well, dude. Then we've got Waylanders Wandering popping in. Good evening, dude. Welcome. And Ian M popping in on the show. Good evening, dude. Welcome. Ooh, excuse me. Copy playing up on me already. And coming in with a whoosh, making a smooth landing as always. We've got a Void Captain Bazooka. Good evening, dude. Welcome. So, first up, we are going to pop over. Hopefully this works. And have a look at. Yeah, it's working. Have a look on the community page for this week. So released tonight is a nice little article on squats that are coming. The Voltan squats, the squats, aren't they? But you've got this little article here. The mighty Hearthkin are the core of the leaders of Voltan armies, and here they are. You've got a nice little write-up on them there. And then these nice little models. Some of these are really nice. I was going to wait and see if I was going to get some of these, and yeah, for me, I think personally I'm going to give these a miss, but that's only because I'm going quite heavy on Heresy. The Chaos Space Marine players out there, burn it down the galaxy in a fit of wanton destruction with Codex Space Marines. So they're finally getting a new Codex, which is about time, really, isn't it? Look at all that heretical madness there. So you got a nice little write-up on those there. Don't think they're new, but I'm not that into chaos. Well, I wasn't till Horus Heresy turned up, but see that, I think that's the old collecting box, isn't it? So you got those. Got all that juicy goodness there. We've got Ash, Mr. Lone Ranger, popping in. Good evening, dude. Welcome to the show. You've got another article on the new shades that are coming. Some nice tips and tricks there for you to have a look at. Warhammer Plus this week. So you've got the new episode of Interrogator. Citadel Masterclass Painting. Looks like Sons of Horus, which is perfect for me. And then from the Warhammer Vault, you've got the Phoenix Rising. All you little Eldar fans out there. Let's have a look. Where's them pre-orders gone? So, pre-orders. So on Saturday, pre-orders went up for this week. So you got the new. Is this one? I'm not sure if I did this one or not. The new General's Handbook. I think we did this last week, didn't we? Sylvaneth. Skaven. Two nice little versions of each. Yeah, we did these last week, but now you've got the prices as well. So you've got the Gossamed Archers, for those of you that missed out. Some little Locust Riders. All the juicy goodness. Some little data cards and stuff there. Also Daughters of Cain. The dice. And Mr. Frandog99, welcome, dude. Thank you very much for joining us. And Gina Doherty, welcome to the show. Hope you are all well. Skaven dice, huh? Ooh. Do like them. Yeah, we did go through these last week, didn't we? And it's just not showing the update, unless there's a different one. Mortis, yeah. Yeah, we definitely went through this last week. Unless I'm having a very, very serious case of deja vu. All these. The Ridge Hauler did go up on pre-order on Saturday. I have pre-ordered one of those. I am definitely having that. That's going for my orcs. I've got a nice little kit bash idea for that with the kill rig. It's going to make it a bit big, but it'd be worth it. If you do want one of those, or if you are getting one of those, I should say, it actually comes as that. The trailer is separate, because then you can buy multiple. I think you can have up to 2 or 3, which does make it a big piece of scenery. I did see that. And then you can get some different gunners on the top. Black Library pre-orders, Primarchs, Princes and paperbacks. I think that is everything on there, it looks like. So not that much this week. A bit repetitive from last week's show with that bit and just pop that off. And we're going to go do some hobbying now, but literally this is the Facebook page for the channel for all you awesome people. Mr. Frosts and Fists, welcome to the show, dude. Welcome, me Foss. Glad you could join us, dude. And yeah, there's a pin message here at the top, and that's the one for your whips and anything awesome that you've got going on. To go in there, and we'll go through that in roughly about half an hour. It's about 8:15 we'll do that. So it gives you a good 35 minutes. If you want to share something, and yeah, please like and grow this little page. Rather than doing a Discord, I thought it was a little bit easier with this. Plus I can link it with my Instagram and the YouTube as well. Just found it that little bit easier. But I do know a lot of people don't use the old Facebook. Only us old timers now. Have a sip of the old coffee. All these awesome people in the show already tonight. I'm really glad all you beautiful people could join us. Little Frost and Fists homage there, all you beautiful people. So we'll quickly pop it over to the top down cam. So as you can see, let's get some better light going here. All this spicy awesome work. Well, I think it's awesome anyway. It is a big boy. It's quite heavy as well. All in place, ready. All the guns, they can still come off for ease of painting. The turret still moves there. Everything opens up so I can get in and paint a little bit on the inside. Not too much though. And the gun moves there, but that's purely because I could take the gunner out just for ease of painting. A really good job on him. Yeah, and that took me all weekend, really, bits and bobs. But I managed to finish that off, get all these extra little smoke grenades and stuff like that. Sorry, I just knocked the headset clean out then. Yeah, so that took me up to roughly this morning. But I thought for tonight we're going to do one of the Praetors. So we're going to crack on with one of them, just purely because then I can start to do the Raven's Nest, whatever we're going to call it. I might put a poll out for you guys or some suggestions. Are you able to turn your volume up? Is it really quiet? Don't know why it's quiet. Is that any better, Gina? Or is that better there now? Such a cool tank. I think how heavy it will be, but it's still in resin. Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. It's huge. I've got the Rhino on the way. Gonna save the gunner for more kit bashes. Very cool, dude. Although I believe you can just use some of the Mark 3s. I'm just getting to the grips with the Heresy. I've had a quick flick through the book, but nothing major. And on the subject of Heresy, those of you that do know me know that 40k I play my Raven Guard. Love my Raven Guard. However, before I started the Contempt to Dreadnought, I've made a start on the base, and there's some Heresy going on there. As you can see, there's a dead Raven Guard. I'm going to have the Contemptor squishing him. I might have to swap the arms. Definitely the gun, because the gun is too late period. but there should be some spurs left over in the kit. But I might have to swap some of the arms or just some of the shoulder pads out, just to tie it in so it looks right to the period. Sounds better now. Thank you for letting us know though, Gina. So yeah, as I was saying, get sharing on the old Facebook page, and we will have a look at 8:15. So what we should do now, let's get some. Ooh, I've got a new section on my playlist. We'll try this one. Chill guitars. See if this works. See what this one's like anyway. Yeah, it's working. Hopefully it's not too loud. Just let us know in the chat if the music is overpowering or anything. It does look like it's bouncing up quite a bit actually. Bring that down a little notch. So, let's start. Show you the instructions there. So we got the Praetor with the power sword. So we're going to get him done first. Straight up we want number 2, 3 and 4. And luckily it's all on one sprue. So are any of you guys hobbying along tonight, or are you just chilling? Just let us know in the chat what you're working on, or what you have been working on, what you've finished lately. Hopefully you all had an awesome weekend. 2, 4, and number 3, which is the backpack there. So I think it's going to be a little bit daunting when I do come to paint the Spartan, because it's such a big model. I am definitely going to have to get the airbrush out for that one, or at least for the base layers. The Sons of Horus green on it, and then obviously everything else can be done by brushwork. But I've still not even used my brush. I've got one. I've just not had a chance. Well, I've had a chance. I was putting it off and off and off, and I think now's a really good time to actually get good with it, because there's some awesome models coming from what I've seen. And yeah, so some big models, I should say. So it's definitely going to be harder to do them just by brush. Not too bad on the old mould lines, these legs. They're really ornate. I'd love to get the Heresy box, but seeing as I haven't even started my Indomitus Marines, I probably shouldn't. Challenge yourself, try some airbrush highlights. Well, I gotta get airbrush colour down first, me boss. Give me a chance, come on, man. But yeah, we're away again this weekend. Just a nice little trip away, me and the other half, and Sunday night I might be able to Santa. That'd help. 2 packs of bases. And some really big bases in here. Which is strange. Because there's not that many large characters. So obviously them ones are for your Marines. Ah, Terminators, isn't it? That's why. Surely the Terminators are the same size as your Praetors. 2, 4, 6. Double check, should be 12. I showed your stream line. Less dice. If that's okay. That's very okay, dude. Crack on. Don't have to ask permission, dude. Sharing's good. Sorry about the ASMR. Just rattling through these bags. And so definitely another 2 of these. 1, yeah, so it is these 1, 2. So the Terminators are on the same size bases. Good. I've already got the Protector one, because it's on the Raven Guard sat on it. Well, sprawled on it. Mr. Lupus Canis coming in. He's in alert mode. Good evening, dude. Welcome to the show. It's always okay to spread the word. It is definitely always okay to spread the word. Spread the word. We get more awesome people like you guys in the chat, on the Discords, on the Facebook page, hopefully. Yeah, just help us grow a bit like yourself. Wondering. Any of you guys out there that are looking for an awesome Discord, apart from obviously the Chilling Wargamers, the bestest Discord of all time. Waylanders Wandering has also got a Discord. Really cool people in there. If you're after somewhere, then definitely check him out. You know what we're like here, we don't sugarcoat and BS everything. I don't do stuff for we don't get kickbacks or anything like that. It's just we want to share and get as many like-minded people together. He says, putting the legs out wrong way around already. Mr. Superfly checking in. Good evening, my American brethren. How are you, dude? Sorry, my phone on vibrate, and it will just vibrate away behind the microphone. I don't want that distracting you guys. It's really dark. Let's see if I can bring this in a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. So you can see just how ornate, hopefully. You know what I'm like with cameras. No. Yeah, just how ornate these knees are. How goes all you fine pigment pushers? There's one way of putting it, dude. Well, man, I forgot I was in alert mode. See, you got too excited, Lupus. Got all excited to be here. nearly as much as excited as I was that all you people were here. I have your position, Lupus. That's it, Void's coming for you now. He's locked on. Number 5. It's a little collar, looks like. Clean up. It's actually, from what I've seen as well, especially like doing the tank, there wasn't, the only little bit of cleaning up that I did have that was like major was by me being heavy-handed, rushing to get bits out of the sprue. The sprues have definitely been a lot better than what I've been used to anyway. Mr. Andy Allen, Mr. Quingo himself is in the chat, guys. Welcome, dude. Evening, dude. For the War Master, can't stop much love. Lupico, dude. Lupico. Oh. Can't wait to see your Sons of Horus, Andy, once you get yours started. See, it's even like, it's not going to show on here, is it? Come on, there we go. Even like the trim on the back of the collar, can you see on the inside? It's like a, you know, like an old leather sofa. It's got that look to it. It's really, really cool. I am enjoying this play track so far. It's very, very chill, but not too chill, if you know what I mean. It's not like sending us to sleep. Lupus's fangs are so long they're going to be his noggin making him forget. I found the Troops Marine very clean, hardly any mud lines. Yeah, I mean, I've built and painted up one, which we did on the stream that crashed mysteriously. I don't know if it was shut down or what, because the internet just kept cutting off, and then as soon as I come off, it started working. I'm calling foul on that one. And I've missed a bit already. Getting excited to put this together. Need a bit on the inside of here first. That way. There we go. No harm, no foul. So I'm hoping like the head and stuff that you can keep out and then insert it later, just for ease with painting. But now I've got my paint scheme locked down for my Sons of Horus. What I do want to try and do is use one of my spur assault marines and try and replicate it, but with an airbrush at some point this week, purely because then I can just go in, blast all the armor with an airbrush, a wash, highlight, everything so much quicker and smoother than what hopefully I can do with a brush. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done this week. Look at all these spicy legends. There's 11 of you in here. Awesome, awesome legends. Couldn't have said it better myself, me boss. Okay, I resemble that remark. And these two getting all spicy. Number 15. So did any of you guys, I know Wandering got the Heresy, but did anybody else manage to get it, or are you avoiding it for now? I know there's a couple of models. Actually, it shows it on the insert for the card, which I've conveniently got at the back. So this is the insert that you got. So obviously, I thought this is what you'll get in the box, but it's not, because you've got your Contemptor there, which is, I think, slightly different because it's got some different ornate bits on there. So are they bringing out Legion specific ones? It looks like they could be. You got your Tartarus squad here, which I don't know if they're going to bring out in plastic or just range refresh with the resin. Your Cataphractes, special upgrade sprues which are out, but then also you got a Legion Praetor, which is completely different there. Let's see if I can just, can you see there? And also a Chaplain Consul, and then your normal Mark 6 all along here. So they are slightly different, different Praetor. As long as I'm in the gum, lost most of my fang, but as long as I stay up to, I'm not complaining. Oh my god. Big homie, how it goes? Are you off today? Yeah. Avoiding the box set, I think I will get a Kratos. Well, I did see, obviously everyone was going mad for the Kratos because they said it's got 40k rules as well as 30k. And then when it did come out, I believe it does, but it only works in 40k if you're loyalist. So all these people that were like, I can run it for chaos, you can't. Or there's no rules as of yet for it anyway. Just bring this, can I get this down a little bit more? Sorry if that's triggering some of your motion sickness. There we go. It's the Age of Darkness, an actual full game too. It is. You get the full rules, you get enough for one really good army, or you can split it and have two and play against each other. It's really up to you. So for a brawler system for fishing, I want it though, but I didn't paint nearly a year, so just getting back into it. It's the portrayal of Calf characters. Ah, is that what the army was? See, because we've only getting back into it a couple of years ago, and then jumping straight in with 40k, and then doing like the Mortal Realms and stuff. I've not really got a grips. Obviously there's loads of different systems, and some people only do 40k, don't they? Some people only do Necromunda, It's so varied and wide the range that you can only do, if you wanted to, you could just do one section like Blood Bowl and just be interested in Blood Bowl, and there's nothing wrong in that. But you wouldn't have a clue with any of the other systems, would you? They're releasing they're not beyond Minu as well. Erebus did nothing wrong. Everything was Erebus's fault. Horus did nothing wrong. Horus, I should say. Horus. Horus did nothing wrong. Apart from, you know, fall for a lie. It's funny if you like the more technical version of Warhammer similar to 7th. See, because I wasn't around for 7th. And I've heard some absolute horror stories or people complaining about 7th. Whereas in my local store I was talking to the manager about that. Basically, yeah, it is 7th, but they've tweaked it a bit. I don't know where, because I, you know, not played 7th, but mind you, I've not played that much of the current system. Well, you know, some people just like to collect and paint. You don't have to play, do you? It's a very cool sword. It's a bit stupid. They should have access to it for being a Heresy tank. I don't know if it's because they got battered and sent back to the warp that they'd lose them tanks. I don't know. Well, apart from all the trees. I'm not painting for a week because I'm still looking after the cat and it's killing me. You'll get back to it, Ash, don't worry, dude. Technically it was the Emperor. If he hadn't have emptied Lorgar the way in the word bearers, wouldn't have gone looking for something else to worship. Yeah, exactly. Like Frandag's the same. You know, he's not played any games, just like building, collecting, and looking at them. It's like, I made that. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, just over 6-7 minutes now. Those of you that missed it at the beginning, there is a Facebook page for Ravensrook Miniatures. I know, woohoo! And there's a pinned message at the top there. If you want to share any of your current whips and stuff that you're working on, feel free. And yeah, we'll have a quick look through. See it. All the awesome stuff you guys have been working on. I've actually had the Facebook page for quite a while. I'm really trying to get, you know, posting on there and keeping it up to date and stuff. Let's see how this goes on. That way. Can't see how that bit goes on there. They're like that, right? Got ya. Haha. I think a lot of that'll be hidden behind the cloak anyway. And then they would reissue Road. They should reissue Road Trader. What's the bestest rules and way more fastest? I like the idea of Loyalist and Chaos specific models. Yeah, quite similar with the Sons of Horus. I've seen you can get a Logar, you know, the absolute beast that he is. But if you run Sons of Horus with him, you have to run Loyalist. But if you want to run Sons of Horus as, you know, Traitor Legion, you can't have him in, for obvious reasons. So I'm just adding these little bits of detail there. And then the shoulder pad. Make sure I've got the right one, yeah. Drop in there just to help hold it. Most aren't really Chaos early on, just Traitors. Yeah, and I think in a way that's, you know, quite good in a way, because you can. Why is that not going on there? You can then work them out to be like, it's the best way of putting it. So like you could say it's early on in the Heresy, so obviously they all look the same. Or as obviously the Heresy continues and they start, you know, tainting and stuff, you've got that option yourself to add little bits, and you know, the kit bashing side of it then comes in, adding little bits of skulls and chains and stuff like that. What time is it? 13 minutes past, so we'll quickly, in fact, we'll leave it where we are for now. So he's got his one arm on, and get a sip of the old coffee. Just turn this music down a tiny little bit. Hopefully it's not too much for you guys. Oh, I'm guzzling that down. So, let's have a look and see what you awesome people have been working on. There's the Facebook page, guys. Let's see if this works. So, like I said, every Monday there'll be a pinned at the top here. Just put a little bit of bump, and then obviously you can share away. Just add your comments to it. I can see there's a couple here already. Just what you've been working on and stuff like that. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly refresh it, just in case. I don't want to, you know, doing the first ever one, I don't want to miss any. All comments. So, is this working? So what I want to be able to do is open it up. So let's just switch over onto there. Is that going to do it? I just want to open this one link up, you see. All comments. You can tell I've not done this before, can't you? Why is it not letting me just open this up? Right, so in fact what I can do is just for this week, let's stretch and fit this in just so you guys can there we go. So you guys can see it a lot better. On the Facebook page, I tried to post, but no luck. I can't find the group. Oh. Let me just wait for 1 minute then, because obviously I don't want to miss. Don't want to miss any of you guys. Mr. Lupus Carnes has liked it, so I know he can see it. See, this is where... there we go. I think, yeah, Meepos has found it there now. So I shall just refresh it. We'll run through, and then obviously it's the first time, so we're going to get a couple of TV problems, aren't we? So we'll run through, and then I'll just refresh at the end, and then see if there's any that we've missed. So coming in right at the start. In fact, that's better when I do it like that. So what I need to do is shut that down. So sorry about this, guys. I didn't realize I could do it like that. You know, I am technology. Absolute pain in backside, isn't it? There we go, that's better. I like that now. So, coming in with our first ever picture on. We've still not picked a name for it yet. We need to come up with a name, guys. That's the next thing. By the end of the show, we need a name for our community bit. And not just community bit. We want something specific for this show, because obviously everyone does their own version. But first up, I've got Imehu. I'm going to butcher names. I am totally sorry. With an absolutely awesome looking Ultramarine. Is that the Blade Guard Sergeant, I believe? Or is it the Captain, because he's got the pistol? But I'm loving the blue. It's so vibrant on there. And obviously all the panels nicely broken up. And then the weathering, all the battle damage. And a nice tidy rim at the bottom. He's even managed to get, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but on the back of the shield, so all the little power switches and everything, and the key. He's managed to get them highlighted up, and it looks like a little spot highlight on them as well. Really, really good work on that, dude. And then also, he's been working on this as well. That's a tall one. Is that obviously it's not. Is it supposed to be a Sister of Battle? Ragtime Rookies. Cheers, Rob. But yeah, that's a pretty tall model, that dude. And wow. Love the paint job you've done on this one. I mean, what can I say? That's, how can I comment on something like that? You know what I mean? That is so cool. All the highlights, the little bit of damage again. The base tying it in beautifully with the other one, all nice and, you know, all matching. That's so cool, that dude. And then we've got Mr. I believe this is Waylander Wanderings submissions. Jesus Christ. I need to stop doing these. That's so cool. I love the skin on these. It's so lifelike. And then the tone, obviously, is the 5-1, the 812, sorry. Is that the Cadian unit? I believe. I might be wrong. But like the khaki and then obviously the green armour. Cadia stands. Oh wow. You got loads of these done, dude. So, I like the highlighting on the skin. That's so cool, that. Love how you've got them. Can I find me? Full screen. No. I thought if we go full screen a bit, let me flick onto like the next one. Oh. Even down to grenades there. Bit of dirt up on shoes. It's so epic, them, dude. Should be so proud of them. Wow, I'm speechless. I actually am. They're so cool, dude. Oh, he's even drilled his barrels. What a legend. My post on Facebook says they are pending. Right, I'll have a look in a minute, dude. We'll work our way through and then I'll try refreshing. That's all it's showing at the moment. So let's just refresh. I can see there's 3 comments there. Don't know why they'd be pending. There's 10 now. We'll go on the comments. Can we then just... Yeah, we can flick through like that. Let's see if that works on screen for you guys. Just let the stream catch up. Yeah, and then we can just click on the individual ones then, can't we? I think we'll suss that bit. So We've seen all those. Here we go, Mr. Mevos. My Telemon Dreadnought. Oh, I think I seen a picture of this the other day. It's so cool, that. That blue is so nice. And the gold. Look at that one in background as well. You even got the heat flash on the gun. And then obviously like the jewel. Everywhere you look, like the little jewel there ties in with the grass. Little, very little subtle things like that. Absolutely love it. And then his eyes, it all ties in, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? Well, how am I supposed to, you know, how am I supposed to critique stuff like this that you guys are putting in? And then like this one in the back with the pink on the shield and the sword, all tying in. They're so cool, them, dude. I'm so jealous. Let's just try and go back and then see if it updates again. How's it going to that? I don't know why it's doing that. Bloody meta stuff. Give over, Mr. Zuckerberg or whatever you're called. Onto the page. Same that people's as pending. Here we go, Mr. Evans, Mr. Superfly. Sorry, I've been so amazed with that. I've been looking at the chat all of the second. Squad painted, a 20-year break. Well, they're so cool, them, dude. I posted Sweet Dreads. They got so Mr. Evans doing his toe. Which one's that one, dude? That's a pretty cool one. It's running to the Ravensbrook live stream. I love it. That's such a cool model. I do like some of the toe stuff. It must be just my eyes. I was looking at that then, and in my head, that bit, you know, the is that the waist was floating, and there was a gap in between. And then I looked twice, and I realised obviously that sat on the desk. Yeah, great work, dude. Can't wait to see you get some paint on these. I think it. I don't know if it's because you posted to the page. How do I get back now? Here we go. Mid-kilt stream. No. Come on. I just want to go back to my... due to privacy for some reason, some inbox features and messaging related insight currently be available. Ah, so there is an alert on. I don't know why. Same bloody business stuff that. I don't want business. It's not a business. I'm showing you guys, your guys awesome work. Posts and stories. don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. I've killed it. Why is it doing this? I am so sorry about this, guys. Man, no, I don't want to manage the page. Is that taking us back? There we go. We're back. Close that off. Refresh. Uh, 10 comments. Just double check we've not missed anyone. Look at all them. So, there you go, guys. Every Monday, there'll be a post pinned to the top here. I might just put a picture on to start off, like what I've been working on, something like that. Just to make it stand out a bit more for you guys. And yeah, just share your work away there. It's absolutely awesome, that. Love that. We got there. But yeah, guys. Awesome, awesome work. Thank you so much for sharing all that. It's really, really cool. I'm very jealous of some of them as well. So hopefully, I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. There we go. So let's get this dude finished. Obviously, our first ever one, I'm going to be, you know, messing stuff up. But we get there, won't we? It's all a learning curve, especially for an old dog like me. Right, so where were we up to? We got that finished. So now we want is pistol arm. And I think that looks like, I might be wrong, that looks like Volkite, which is cool because I'm going full Volkite on mine, I've decided. Although the Spartan, I just couldn't figure out how, it was weird how you mounted the gun on the top pinnacle. So I ended up going for a multi-melter. Purely because that does more damage as well. When I looked through the bump. And also where I've got the Marines. I've got 40 of those. So 20 are going to be done up as is in the box with the normal bolters. And then that leaves me a nice 20 to when my special weapons pack come, I can do squads of Volkite. And see, I wasn't gonna do the heavy bolter. Is it the heavy bolter? Sure it is. Someone will correct me in the chat. But it's like the underslung where he's holding it like a Gatling gun. Purely because from what I could gather, it's not going to do that much damage to Marines. It's you know, more against your squishy targets, isn't it? And Heresy is obviously Marine on Marine. However, when I read the rules, it was like 4 shots each, and if you got 10 of them firing, obviously 4 shots each, that's 40 shots. You're going to do some damage, aren't you? But I just like the Volkite, it's so cool. Let's get this pad on there. I looked into a few of the sharing things, and shockingly, it's Brexit and privacy bull. Ah, right, okay. I'll have another play around with that this week anyway, with the page, the Facebook page. Get it up and running a bit more. It was basically done in a rush when I first started the channel, and then I never really used it because, you know, on chilling war gamers, so it didn't really need it. But I thought, well, obviously we're growing the channel, or trying to grow the channel as well. It's awesome being on all these Discords, but I wanted a page solely dedicated just for the channel. Not in a way for like as in disrespect to, you know, Spud and all the other guys, and like Meepos with his Discord and Waylander. Obviously you want one just for your channel, because you don't want to be spamming stuff on channels, if you know what I mean. But, you know, I'd quite happily say, well, I'm in this Discord, I'm in that Discord, come and join us. Purely to get people into the Discords and sharing the work and helping them channels out as well. That's what it's all about. Need to think of a name, guys. Keeps a name. What about Neville? Ravens, Rookers. Rookers or Rookers? I need to have a word with Kev as well, actually. See how he did his... Mind you, whenever he does a transition, it kills his stream, doesn't it? I don't want to be... Is Kev the safe bet to be asking how you do a video transition? So ornate, these are really, really cool. Honestly, don't mind at all. Post all your... you know what I mean, though. Next up, we've got the cloak. Cloak. Oh, there was something else I wanted to mention as well. It just reminded me with going on about the Facebook page as well. So any of you guys that are coming to ChillCon this year, if you have a look on the Facebook page for ChillCon, they're actually asking for volunteers. If you want to volunteer, you can do, it was 4, 6 and 8 hours or something like that. If you find it on Facebook page, the Facebook page, the posts there, and yeah, you can just like submit to help volunteer for the day. Obviously you still get to have a look around and stuff like that. I didn't know if it's something that someone would be interested in. I know I'm going helping out for the day. Hopefully get to meet some of you guys. I really can't wait for it now. cloak comes in 3 little bits. Well, one, the main cloak, and then it's like some little slivers. Just a little bit. The smallest bit has got the biggest mould line on it. There we go. Got it. It come off easy, you know. Right. Let's get this bit done. Oh, I'm liking the music. It's absolutely awesome. You feel like I'm sat, you know, just chilling. When you're on holiday, chilling at the bar, it's like that with a plane. That bit there. Oh, bit too much. Take some off with a brush. Worked enough game days, thanks. Had my fill of that. Not a problem, dude. Where does that go? I'm working it anyway, so. Which way around's this go? Obviously, that's towards us. Ah, there. Got you. Double check now. It's a bit weird looking. When is it? 20th of August, dude. Which is a Saturday. And it's in Sheffield. All the stuff's there on the page for where it is and that. Right, let's have a look. I'll put the cloak on. Still getting there. But I think I'm going to leave the cloak off. Do we leave the cloak off? Let's build it. Got it. Next up is his backpack. That's pretty much it done. We'll get the base bit off, because obviously if he's in charge, just as in 40k, he has to be stood on a rock or a boulder. Right, don't want the bear head, or I should say the unhelmeted head. I don't know what you actually like when I'm talking. It's like, ooh. And then the crest. So obviously this guy, you can have him with his helmet off and he's got a beard and looks very like Imperial Fist, which I'm not doing, so obviously I don't want. But I know someone who does want the head off that one, so that's going to get rehomed, so no problem at all there. Clean these little moulds up here. I've got a feeling that they'll be like little ninja lines by the time you get some undercoat on, and then they decide to rear their ugly head, don't they? Where the heck's that supposed to go? This is weird. Let's have a look. Obviously, backpack on. And then the cloak. It shows them being inside, but then when you stick that on there, it's probably just me being thick. You know what I mean? And there's it's only a fibre as well, yeah. There we go. So that like that. For some reason it really doesn't want to go on for me. Come on. That's why I try and dry fit sometimes, because obviously when you dry fitting, if it don't sit right when you dry fitting, it's never going to sit right once you've got some glue on there. Then you'll just be messing your model up, won't you? Why will it? Because there's marks in the cloak for it. So I think if I glue that, that's got it now. Yes, there we go. So basically I'll glue that to that, but then keep it separate, just for ease of painting. So let's give this a good clean. See, we all learn together, don't we? Sheffield a bit fair, unfortunately. Same brand dog. I know it's a bit fair for yourself and me, boss. But then you get all them awesome ones over in America that you can go to. Like a Depticon and that. This music, as much as I'm liking it, it's very close to some actual songs. So I'm like, ooh, am I going to get, you know, copyright strikes for them? See if I can get this back on there now. Come on. There we go. We want a bit of glue. Just in there. Then what we're going to do is, I've got some line about somewhere. A little bit of blue tack, although it's white. And then what I'm going to do, just sit it on there, just so you guys get a feel for it, as you can see. Obviously, so I can take it off for painting. There's that bit. Now the helmet. So that's the front, obviously. And then we're going to keep the head separate so I can paint that as well. But I'm going to do the same. Just drop it in place, just so you guys get like you can see it. That's what I like about the Heresy armour as well. So like your sergeants and anyone in command sort of thing has got these big badass crests. So you can tell them apart, but they look very Roman. So I do like these. Worked it out, it'll cost me around £600 to be at Chilcom. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit steep, isn't it, Gina? Is that just pure travelling and stuff? Or because, like, obviously it's so far, then you'd have to stop over? Let's try and get this bit on as well. And that bit is supposed to go. So I don't know if we can make out the crest up top of that. One hell of a crest. Ah! You're nearly like Ferris Manus then with no head. There we go. Oh, that is so cool. I do like that. Yeah. Really happy with that. And then go. Off with his head. Just trying to get it sat in there, and then I could just at least, you know, have it lined up to take a picture. There we go. Yeah, proper happy with that. So obviously going to be taking my time working through the Heresy box. Spoiler, there will be some conversion, but not much. Just little tweaks here and there, especially like the contemptor because it's multi-pause. So I will be doing that. But yeah, just slowly working my way through these. Also, actually, whilst I've got the camera on, I'm going to try and move this now. Watch his head fall off. For you guys that was here last week and we was kit bashing orcs, I actually finished one completely. You've probably seen it in some of the discords. But there he is, the first one done. So let's see if I can get this to focus properly. Let's move this light a little bit. Let's the camera. Hopefully that works a bit better. There we go. I come in. Apparently I've been told you go in and then come out and it should focus. And it's not. It's just going to focus on stuff behind, isn't it? Come on. There we go. So you can see the checkers are all done. Sorry, it is going to shake because it's on a flying stand. So obviously he's all bad mooned up with yellow. And there's his little grot. How sick is that? And then obviously to top it off, you got a blood angel. Look at that, where he belongs, crying for Sanguinius. Yeah, so that was finished Saturday. Actually, I made sure I finished flicking over. Made sure I finished that before I actually opened my Heresy box set. I'm like, right, I must finish that model first, and then obviously the treat was to get to open that and then spend nearly 2 days building a Spartan. But hopefully you guys have had as much fun as I have. I love these little hangouts and getting you guys in, chatting away, and hopefully growing this as a channel. Obviously we've got the Facebook page now. I didn't think before, at the top of the YouTube page there should be a link, and it's there for my Instagram and also for the Facebook page. So if you'd like to, you know, interact with us even more outside of chats on a Monday and stuff like that, share some work or just keep up to date with what the channel's doing and what I'm doing, then please join us over there. If not, I'm always on the Discords. There's Chilling Wargamers, there's Kev with the Hobby Corner one, there's Waylanders, and the Frost and Fist one. There's that many. I know it can get a bit too much, but obviously some people are in one Discord that might not be in another one, and stuff like that. So obviously you can see more stuff or find the one that fits you best, which, you know, can only be a good thing, can't it? I've done Manchester in a day. It is possible, but I've been coming all the way from Essex up to Sheffield in a day would definitely kill you off, Brandog. Lovely Sean was offering his spare room last week. I think he would have been offering anything because he was that drunk on Kev's stream on Friday. So that's it, I'm afraid, for this week, guys. We've got the Praetor belt. I might save the second one and do the second one next week on next week's stream. You don't want to see 40 Space Marines being built, do you? So I could get them done in my own time. Probably like do the main characters and stuff like that, and then probably the Contempt. I might split the Contempt over 2 streams, see how that goes. Especially with me dead Raven Guard. Oh, why have I done that? Why have I done that? Look at this Mephos. I don't know if Mephos is still in the chat. Well, Rob is anyway, but the Contempt to base. It's a dead Raven Guard. It's going to look cool when it's finished, but it just... Oh, it got me right there, you know what I mean? But, right, messing about finished. That, I'm afraid, I'll just stop this music, is it for this week, guys. So thank you very much again for joining us here. Hopefully having a laugh. I know I have a laugh with you lot. It's I do enjoy it. It's so cool. The rest of this week, obviously you've got stuff like Josh on the pickle jar on Wednesday. I'm not sure if Elston's back or not. Obviously he's going to keep us updated. Let's just get this outro on. There we go. I'm still here, my neither. I'm your neither, am I? I think he means brother. There you go, my brother. But yeah, obviously Josh is on the Pickle Jar or Pickle Vision on Wednesday. Kev on Friday, doing a very much more professional Friday stream on the Chilling Network. And also, early Saturday morning for us here in the UK, you got Mr. Mephos and the legend that is the Freak doing the Frost and Fish show. Definitely check them out, guys. Every one of them. Just check them all out. Look up for the Discords. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully I'll see you all again next week. If you could, just please like, share, tell your friends about the channel. And the links are at the top, or they should be at the top, for the Facebook page and Instagram. If you'd like to check us out there and follow us there, please do. Otherwise, I shall catch you next time, guys. Thank you. Bye.